and share the load offensively, Brent.
Well, we got some great playmakers out here, BA, so it's a multitude of guys who are going to be able to survey the floor, maybe make that backdoor play or that lob pass to the rim. That's going to be a lot of fun.
And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Conley in at the point. And here are the Suns now. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. Paul passes to Booker. The kick out to Paul. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it fly from 18. Jump shot is good that time.
Anytime CP3 gets inside the three-point line, or especially inside the top of the key, he's an immediate threat.
Towns a screen on Booker. McDaniels from long range. That one no good. And Phoenix the other way now.
I've gotten used to Devin Booker putting up huge numbers, so a 40-point game for him feels like another day at the office.
Here's a 3 from Paul. Rebound Minnesota. We played just over a minute here in the first. Gobert with a screen on Paul. The 3, Conley. And he buries his first look. Well, you talk about Booker's high-powered offense. He's a rare member of the 70-point club with only 5 other players in NBA history. Brett, you got Wilt, Kobe, David Thompson, Elgin Baylor, and David Robinson.
Man, BA, if you could sit down at a table to talk about your 70-point night, I'd like to be a server at that table.
Now here's McDaniels. Edwards, the pass to Towns. Double team on Towns. Pass to Gobert. Back to Towns. Banked it in off the glass. Towns has got his second basket of the game.
I like seeing Towns be aggressive from deep. He knows his teammates want him to shoot from there. A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man. Now here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, well, I said it before, the layup, when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul. Here's Towns. An easy 2 on the layup. Towns has got 6 points.
That's just Big Cat using his upper body strength to convert through contact.
And Booker with the jam.
No fooling around right there, B.A. He just gets to the rim and punches it down.
How about his defender? Just playing it safe. Didn't want to make a play on the ball or the man that time. In transition, here come the Suns. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
We know Durant's difficult to slow down, but when he's penetrating like that, the defense just cannot deal with that length.
And the first one at the line is good.
And the move that really shook up the NBA world. I mean, Kevin Durant asking and receiving a trade out of Brooklyn. Now, with this team, he makes them a title favorite overnight.
Now here's Conley. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Aggressive play by Towns on the glass. Recapturing possession so we can take it right back up.
Ayton, no good.
Well, the D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
Conley finds Gobert. Second shot opportunity. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
And the Stifle Tower makes his presence felt on the offensive end. He's really developed an array of moves on the interior.
Phoenix has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Ball passes to Durant. All alone. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 3 assists in the game.
He's not going to miss an opportunity to find a teammate. Chris Paul delivers.
Pass to Gobert. It's McDaniels on the wing. Back to Gobert. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
That's unblockable unless they can get a bigger man on him. Got to learn your lesson.
Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
And Durant still has that flush. Just an easy deuce for him.
Paul against Conley. There's the triple. The shot won't fall. And Phoenix the other way now. Down low. Pass to Paul. It's Booker on the wing. This one for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. And here's Conley. To the paint. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Yeah, we've seen Conley do this forever, running the point with precision.
It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns from Minnesota. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective.
Ladies and gentlemen,
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, guys, early on, they're driving the lane constantly, using their quickness to gain an advantage. Look at their points off penetration.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the 1 spot. Well, these Suns have had a successful past couple of seasons.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, they certainly know the greatness they're capable of. They can give you a lot of confidence out there on the floor, even against other elite teams.
To the middle. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Pass to Towns. The 3 is up. Doesn't fall. Now 4 for 6.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Ball passes to Aiden. And here's Booker. Oh, Gobert with a steal. Here's Edwards. And Booker pulls it down. The Suns trailing. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Edwards finds Towns. Back to Edwards. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And the Suns shooting around 50% of the game so far. Booker for 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. Inside. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. Timeout called the Timberwolves. Well, Brent, comparing eras, a touchy subject. But how do you juxtapose the era of your father, Rick, in the 60s and 70s, to your era, and even nowadays?
Well, I think between the rule changes, the adoption of the three-point line, and the skill and growth and all the technology and science behind players, that it's really, really difficult to look back 25 years ago and compare the game. Just the game itself, B.A., let alone talking about players and their skills.
Gobert, no good. And so here's Phoenix. Still looking for their first basket since the first quarter. Picked up by Baisley. From behind the arc. Out of bounds. The Timberwolves will take it.
Timberwolves ball.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And there's a whistle that goes on Terrence Ross. That's his first foul of the game, and it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. Reed in the post, defended by Biyombo. And Minnesota calls time here. sprints. From outside the arc. The rebound by Shamet. The Suns have got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. Pass to Baisley. The 3. Here's Shamet. Cuts off the pass. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Anderson with it. The layup misses.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Now here's Warren. And there's a minute 45 left in the second quarter. Shot clock at 6. Picked up by Baisley. And it's Ross on the drive. And he gets it to go.
Well, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Here's Alexander Walker. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Let's be honest. That's not a shot he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot often.
Down low. Here's Biyombo. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. Minnesota in the lead. There's 57 seconds left in the first half. Prince can't hit. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Ross with it, picked up by Reed. From the arc. And Ross gets the 3. Ross has got 5 points now in the quarter.
That's a good look from Baisley as passing is becoming a bigger part of his game.
Here's Alexander Walker. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Phoenix has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second.
And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Reed sets a screen. And T.J. Warren is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Third team foul.
Anderson inside. Baisley on him. And finished off by Anderson.
Just such a terrific dunker.
And born to fly, that's for sure. Ross for 3. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer! Thanks, Allie. After the... And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Josh Okogie, and it's Ayton in at the 5. That's who's out there for Phoenix. And Kevin Durant, post-Achilles surgery, no apparent decline, Grant. Last season, the 3rd highest scoring average of his career.
I mean, incredible. Almost 30 points a game. Think about this. 2 of the 4 times he's led the league in scoring, he did it averaging less points per game. And his efficiency, good as ever.
Gobert with a screen on Booker. And here's Edwards outside. Fires in the triple. Edwards got 5.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Ayton passes to Durant. 3-pointer. 5 to shoot. Here's Booker. Offensive board. Pass to Paul. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
Still providing incredible production and great leadership. Chris Paul sets the standard for his team. Well, what do you say about CP3 other than this guy is an all-timer? When you think about guys down the stretch who you'd have run your offense, CP3 has to be mentioned up there.
As for CP, seems irreplaceable with each team he's been on.
Well, he does so much for a team in terms of just keeping accountability from the coach's voice to his. Not only does he perform at the highest level on the floor, there's a lot of things that CP3 brings off the floor that really help teach guys what being a pro is all about.
And Minnesota calls time here. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
Out to the right wing. Hayden finds Paul. Back to Aiden. Booker for three. Phoenix no good that time either. For Minnesota, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Conley against Paul. Conley on the attack. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
I mean, how do you stop Gobert on the slam? He's too big, rising up too fast. There's really nothing you can do.
Outside Paul. Pass to Aiden. And out of bounds. Minnesota will have it. The Timberwolves have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Towns a screen on Paul. Now Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Woo! The whole arena felt that. Towns can just be merciless on offense.
Booker, the pass to Durant. Here's Okogie. Left side Booker. 6 on the shot clock. Durant for 3. McDaniels with the rebound. The Timberwolves trail. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Outside Paul. Ayton in the high post. And the Suns miss again.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Towns on a screen. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Booker can't get it to go.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Towns down low, guarded by Durant. And Minnesota calls time here.
For Minnesota.
And it's a completely new group for the Suns. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Just 4 to shoot. Anderson with a screen. Here's Alexander Walker. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Picked up by Baisley. Back to Ross. Out to the wing. Pass to Payne. Oh, and he nails it from the high post.
The defenses are aware. Campaign is going to come at you. He's going to attack the rim. They play him that way, so that mid-range does open up for him.
Here's Alexander Walker. Misses the 3. Here's Ross. No good on the buzzer beater. Third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a top. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. We've got Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Torian Prince is out there with Kyle Anderson. Then there's Naz Reid, and it's Noel in at the point. Warren with the ball. Prince is there. Pass to Biyombo. And here's Payne. And he was fouled while in the end. In a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants him to take another look at the monitor.
People were worried that this was
Previous plays.
so many close calls in every game. The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And a new group getting ready for the Suns. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Biyombo. Kevin Durant comes in for Baisley. Okogie's checked in for Warren. And it's Devin Booker in for Ross. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. And with every possession being critical, he was clear with his team. Quote, this is what we prepared for. Keep your focus, stay in the moment, and execute. He believes that's the path to victory, guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
The defense tries to stop Conley with the foul, but he shows great poise and manages to get it off.
Chris Paul, he's checked in for Payne.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Booker. And Booker with the jam.
And Devin Booker at 6'5", cleared for takeoff.
Ball against Conley. Pass to Towns. Now here's Edwards. Off target from outside.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Here's Durant. Takes it inside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Suns lead by 2.
Yeah, going to be tough for the defense to find a way to slow down KD. If he stays aggressive, it's going to be a big night.
Out left to the wing. Here's Towns. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but when it gets close, he's getting the ball.
Durant, no good.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Pass to Edwards. Towns, a screen on Booker. Here's Edwards. Towns with the ball. Stolen by Booker. And they're running. Hayden with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Now here's Paul. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Conley's got his 5th rebound in this one. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter.
Well, Conley can be a volume scorer from the arc. The defense can't let him just have those opportunities.
Booker, good.
That's got to feel good. A guy who can score, stepping up and hitting buckets, as important as that one.
Here's Edwards. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Outside Booker. Back to Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
And he sort of had that look in his eyes. Durant staying cool in a clutch moment.
Edwards against Booker. The open shot by Edwards. Offensive rebound. Gobert. And Minnesota calls time here. They're leading by 1. And there's 1:45 left in the fourth. And there's 1:45 left in the fourth. Edwards against Booker. Clock is at 3. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
Stolen by Conley. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his 3rd foul so far. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Back to Edwards. Clock at 6. Picked by Gobert. Paul against Edwards. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. The Suns have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Booker, pass to Durant. Here's Ayton. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. To the inside. Towns finds Conley. Back to Towns. And so he draws the foul. And no surprise here. At this stage of the game, they're going to use the coach's challenge. Make them take another look at the call.
People were worried that this would slow the action down.
Previous plays underneath.
The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up. And
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
so they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Conley against Paul. Outside Durant. Beyond the arc. No luck on that one. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. It's McDaniels on the wing. Pass to Edwards. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. 4th team foul.
He drops the first one. And that puts him up 5.
Taking 2 shots.
And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there. The 3, Durant. And knocks down the 3.
Well, anyone questioning Durant's killer instinct can stop right now. Wow.
And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
First free throw is good. And that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Yeah, that'll ice it right there. Not everybody can keep their composure at the line in such a big situation.
Timeout called. The Suns. They're down by 4. There's 6 seconds left in the game. There's 6 seconds left to play in the fourth. Durant way outside. Misses the deep 3-point attempt. So it's a narrow victory for the Timberwolves, pulling it out for the W. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And BA, the visiting team is always under some added pressure, but they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again.
When you look at these runs, both teams have lots of quality players and very deep benches.
And with the pace we see in games, it really helps to have more legs to run. Each of these coaches have a lot of options, so it'll be interesting to see how they play the matchups.
Here are the five for the Clippers. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. And so it's the Suns getting on the board first. Zubac, a screen on Booker. And here's George for three. Back to Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Here's KD. Good work defensively by Morris.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Good.
And I think the contact helps Westbrook. I mean, so competitive. This guy invites that bump. And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years. And he had more than enough room there for one of those trademark slams that he's become noted for.
And Gray, don't you think once he got that space, you just knew it was going to happen?
So did the defense.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, everybody in the building was waiting for it.
A good ball handler with an advanced offensive repertoire. George is more than comfortable in the pick and roll.
Paul kicks to Ayton. Outside for KD. It's stolen by Morris. Westbrook finds George. Morris with the screen for George. Back to Westbrook. It doesn't go for him. Paul with the defensive effort. In just 4 seasons, Phoenix Greg went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise. And
the Clippers making a change here. Covington's checked in for Los Angeles. They've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Latrey. And the Clippers miss again. Suns have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Paul is doubled. Outside Durant. And he drops in the layup off the glass. KD's got 6 points.
Inside, Durant's scoring instincts take over, helping him find a path to that difficult shot.
The shot by George, wide open. Good on the triple.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game. Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Okogie, the pass to Booker. There's 1:47 left to play in the first. Stolen by Zubac. Now the Clippers moving it up. Leonard's got the ball. They get it again. And George able to finish.
And I like the anticipation of George on the glass there. A veteran sense of where the miss is going.
And Booker kicks to Ayton. At the top of the key, Durant. And then Durant with the dunk.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Here's George following the score by Phoenix. The three-pointer is right on target. 10 points for him.
to have a knockdown three-point shooter with George's size and skill gives Coach a lot of options on the offensive end.
Durant kicks to Ayton. The rebound by Paul George.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Oh, and there's the foul. It's on Josh Okogie. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
40 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Outside Leonard. Covington. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard.
An area that Leonard has focused on honing, just taking what the D gives you in that pick and roll.
Here's Ayton. And the layup falls.
Guy's just ridiculous. He's just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Covington, a screen on Booker. From deep, George. Here's Covington. And it's Durant with the rebound. Booker left side. With one on the clock. Oh, close the buzzer-beating dunk. Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for the Clippers.
Ladies and gentlemen, your son,
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. Guys, what's your take on the Clippers so far?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard.
And inside, Kawhi could be such a force, able to power his way to the shot.
Yep, it goes, and the Clipper lead is cut back down again to 6 with the basket from Paul. For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal is?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin, get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there. I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy. Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
And George with the stuff.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Here's Leonard, count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And at about 230 pounds, Leonard is a well-built specimen, can absorb defenders like it's nothing.
And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest. Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Booker the pass to Paul. Durant up top. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Durant's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, even though he's slender, Durant is good at keeping his balance through contact. The man is stronger than he looks.
George with the ball. Now guarded by Booker. George passes to Zubac. Westbrook with a wide open look. Gets a hand on it, controls the rebound, and puts it back up and in. Zubac has got 6.
You know, his positioning near the hoop, always to his advantage. Just a terrific job to tip that one back in.
The drive by KD. It's stolen by Morris. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles. And home court advantage can give teams a huge lift. Greg, how different is it playing in front of the hometown fans?
It's huge. I mean, they give you energy. You don't want to let them down, so you tend to dig a little deeper when you're playing at home.
And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor. Sinks the triple.
And this is one of those nights where George came in aggressive and stayed that way. He's been incredible.
Here's Paisley. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Clippers leading by 16. And that's a foul called on T.J. Warren. That is his first foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. Zubats with the screen for George. Zubats kicks to George. 6 on the shot clock. Zubats in the post. Biyombo on him. For 3, Westbrook. The Clippers rebound. Back to Morris. Morris with a screen on Ross. Down low.
The defense had the pass well anticipated. They know the offense wants to get that ball inside.
Payne looking around. Passes it to Baisley. Warren on the wing. He's covered by Leonard. It's stolen by Morris. And now the fast break. George with the ball. Plays it up and takes it in. 18 points for George.
A guy with George's focus can shrug off the contact. He won't let the defender disrupt his rhythm.
And there's the pass to Baisley. Out to Payne. Here is Ross. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring hit from him. Pass to Baisley. The kick out to Warren. Phoenix, no good that time either. Now the Clippers with it. They're on a 19-7 run. Morris with the screen for Leonard. And airballs the triple. That one was way off. 29 seconds left in the first half of the game. Ross passes to Baisley. It's stolen by Morris. And here is Zubats. 6 points for him. Outside Westbrook. And stolen by Biyombo. Payne with it. From the top of the key. And that would have counted, but his shot was... Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks.
17. The Clippers, 35.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been one outstanding game from George.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter. Sliced right through them.
And when you rip through the D like he did in that first half, you gotta stay aggressive. Keep getting to the rim.
So with Durant sitting on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. They've got Terrence Ross, also Cameron Payne out there. T.J. Warren out there with Bismack Biyombo. And it's Baisley in at the 4 slot.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
Now, here's George. 18 points for him. Morris finds Westbrook. Going inside. Can't get it to fall.
I'm not sure what happened there. His family's in the building. I don't know. You have to finish those.
And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, GA, the broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
Yeah, and I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin. But give him credit. To battle through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitive will.
And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there.
Well, Durant must be making the defense sweat a little bit right now. Whenever he gets into a rhythm, he gets aggressive.
Here's Highland, defended by Paul. And the dunk by Batum.
Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass.
Paul looking over the floor. That one goes. Count it.
In the paint, Paul always stays nimble. That allows him to make adjustments that needed to beat the D.
Here's Highland, defended by Paul. Plumlee with a screen on Paul. Here's Highland. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Booker inside, defended by Gordon. It's tipped. Batum sets a screen for Gordon. For three. Rebound by the Suns. Now, Greg, a disappointing ending to the playoffs last season, certainly for the Phoenix Suns.
Well, came in the top seed in their conference only to make a second-round exit after a grueling Game 7. So this season might be revenge time for this group. Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
And once Booker has some momentum, get out of his way, throwing himself towards the rim off the drive.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul.
Chris Paul.
That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Plumlee with a screen on Booker. The drive by Gordon. Plumlee, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. For his position, DeAndre Ayton is exceptionally well equipped.
Yeah, are you talking about those long arms, that 7'6" wingspan? Yeah, those will help you knock away a few shots or pluck down a few rebounds out of the air. That is no question.
You know, so much hype around Ayton. It has that rare combination of NBA-ready body, productivity, and upside.
Here's Highland, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Assist from
Just no chance there for the defense. Major size disadvantage. He's got no business trying to stop that slam. Just get out of the way.
Now here's Durant. It's a 16-point game. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant.
Smart dish by Durant, giving it away to a guy with a quality look.
There's a minute left in the third quarter, and Durant sends it back. Batum, a screen on Paul. Oh, and there's the alley-oop, and stolen by Ayton. Outside Durant, puts up a three. All up top. Highland with the rebound. Clippers leading by 14. To the paint, it's deflected. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Here's Booker. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Here's Highland. Plumlee with a screen on Paul. Lets it go with a three. The Clippers again turning it over.
Let's just say they weren't on the same page there. Not sure he was expecting that pass.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Clippers lead by 14. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
He does do a great job steering the ship for them out there and keeping the offense clicking.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth, the wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubats. And it's Westbrook in at the point. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And since 1999, the Clippers and the Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena, the only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
Now here's Payne. He's covered by Westbrook. Leonard against Warren. He kicks it to Ross. 5 to shoot. He lobs it up. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Zubats with the screen for Leonard. George looking around. Hits it from three-point range. George has got 21. The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. If they're trying to create their own identity in Southern California, having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. 15-point game. Leonard with the ball. Now defended by Warren. Leonard kicks to Westbrook. Now Leonard shoots. And it's Westbrook. That time on the assist by Leonard. And the Clippers lead by 17.
Realizing this guy has the green light to take those shots. Westbrook has such confidence in that jumper.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Well, guys, look, the Phoenix Suns ended the regular season on a high note last year. They finished first in the Western Conference, a feat they hadn't accomplished in a bit of time.
Westbrook finds George. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Zubats with the screen for Leonard. Los Angeles with another miss. In 2004, the Phoenix Suns clinched the top spot in the Western Conference, and they're about ready to do it again.
Yeah, and that was the Steve Nash, Amari Stoudemire days, and that was practically 2 decades ago. But the Suns have earned this top spot. They've been putting in the hard work with this young core and grinding out all these games.
Is that 7 seconds or less?
Yes, sir.
George against Booker. Morris with a screen on Booker. George passes to Morris. And up the court come the Suns on the break.
KD using those long arms to disrupt the passing lanes.
Clippers leading by 14. And George, here we go. And that one drops for him. George has got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
Leonard with the steal. 1:46 left in the fourth quarter. Zubats a screen on Booker. Here's Leonard. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
So hard to guard, really, without fouling. Leonard is an expert at forcing the issue and getting the call.
And so he hits both. Suns trail by 18. On the wing, Booker. He's covered by Leonard. Here's Durant. Kicks it out to Booker. No good from outside.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Clippers.
Look at their number of assists.
You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Paul George.
We certainly got to see his best effort on offense, attacking the defense without fear and grabbing a lot of buckets.
Morris with the screen for Westbrook. Shot clock at 6. Goes back up. The shot, no good. Now the Suns take it the other way. Here's KD. And finished off by KD.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
It's a shame, really. If they had been playing like this last quarter, they might be in a different situation right now.
The 3 from George. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
And it's Durant missing. Now, here is Morris. And here's Leonard from three. Offline. So the Clippers winning this one easily. They came in. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight.
have incredibly strong passing games.
Yes, they do, B.A. Some great basketball minds on both teams who can just pick you apart with their playmaking. I'm sure they won't make it easy on each other.
So here's the Clippers starting group. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court, and it's Westbrook in at the point.
So comfortable in pick and roll. Paul George is a top-level ball handler who consistently makes the right play.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Here's Towns. The kick out to Edwards. 4-3. That shot off. The Clippers go the other way with it. Now Westbrook. And he banks in the layup.
Great ability to create space off the pick. Whether Russ keeps it or dishes it, he finds a way to get it done. In terms of offense, the Clippers have been up and down in recent years. When they're healthy, they're dangerous. When they're not, it's a struggle.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
And Smitty, with the Clippers, it shows how important depth is to an NBA offense.
Yeah, you know this. It's great to have a powerful first unit. But if your second unit can't carry its weight, it's a fragile situation.
Now here's Conley. To the paint. Here's Gobert. It's rebounded by Zubats.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Here's George. McDaniels against Leonard. The kick out to Morris. The three ball. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Towns on a screen. Edwards for three. It's rebounded by Morris. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Leonard outside. Inside. Zubats. And it's slammed in by Zubats.
Great find by Leonard. When the offense runs through you time and time again, you have to become a good playmaker.
Towns passes to Conley. Towns on a screen. Another miss by Minnesota. The Clippers have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Leonard outside. Kicks it to George. Shot clock at 6. Lets the three fly. Morris with it. He's picked up by Conley. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Minnesota has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
To the middle. Here's Gobert. Tries again. And he lays it in.
That's a signature move by Gobert. The length allows him to do what others can't.
George outside. Zubats with a screen on Edwards. George. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
The Timberwolves trail. And for Paul George, playing close to home on a title contending team, it's a tremendous opportunity, Grant.
And back with the Pacers, he twice made the Eastern Conference Finals. But without a doubt, this is the most talented team he's ever been a part of.
It's so good to see Mike Conley out there. After all the injuries, I just love how the offense runs with him at the helm. Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Now here's Westbrook. And the jam by George.
For a number of seasons, Russell Westbrook has averaged double-digit assists.
Conley passes to Gobert. Crosses over. And Gobert with the stuff.
And look at those moves in the post. And the smooth finish to go along with it.
Just excellent work around the rim. Here's George. He's got 6. Out to Leonard. Edwards against George, and he drives in. Second chance shot. Pass to Morris. Shot clock at 3. Again, the Clippers score.
Excellent pass, PG-13, keeping his eyes up, using his vision.
Edwards, the pass to Towns. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Westbrook finds Leonard. Down low. Zubac passes to Morris. Here's Leonard. To the middle. Here's Zubac. Good D by Gobert. Towns with the ball. And it's powered home by Towns.
Love the decision by Gobert, finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. The Clippers. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Clippers.
Right now, it's their passing game, and it's been on point. Doing a great job of moving it around and getting the ball to their shooters.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight.
Launches it, knocks it down from distance. Conley's got 5 points.
Give Conley credit. He's recognized the need to become a knockdown shooter and put in the work.
Leonard can't get it to go. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Gobert with a screen on George. Edwards for 3. Gobert passes to Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Look at Towns asserting himself inside. He knows he can muscle his way to a shot anytime.
Leonard on the wing. George outside. Inside. Morris. Back to George. Pass to Westbrook. Just 5 to shoot. Kicks it to George. Goes up again. No good that time. And Minnesota the other way with it now. Outside Conley. Towns on a screen. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And now we've got an intentional foul. We've seen a lot of coaches make the transition from college to the NBA. Smitty, what are the biggest challenges in making that leap, you think?
I think gaining trust from your players is totally different from the NBA and college. Also, the pace of the game. Not the speed of the players, but the flow of gameplay itself. And finding the soft spot in an NBA defense is much harder than it is in college.
And Minnesota has possession. After the Clippers picking up a basket just a moment ago. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
Westbrook against Conley. Zubac with a screen on McDaniels. Leonard outside. Zubac inside. He's against Gobert. Zubac shot is off. The Timberwolves have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter.
Coming off his 3rd All-Star performance, it's easy to say Rudy Gobert is one of the best centers in the league.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 for 6 in the second quarter. Not great. Here's George. Got it. Makes him 4 for 6 from the floor.
With his great length and skill, Paul George has no trouble getting points in the paint.
And Smitty, no question, Gobert, one of the best bigs we have in the league right now.
You're right, B.A. The reason why 3 consecutive All-Star appearances. He's led the league in field goal percentage multiple times, and he's a block machine.
Now here's Gobert. 6 points for him. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Good use of power by Rudy, getting the shot in the air despite the foul.
And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Anderson's checked in for Towns. Prince comes in for McDaniels. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Anthony Edwards. And it's Noel in for Conley. The Clippers trail. Here's Highland. Pass to Plumlee. 1:02 left in the first half. Highland misses. Minnesota's gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. To the right side. Anderson for 3. Here's Alexander Walker. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Making it look easy inside. Nickeil Alexander encouraged by his teammates.
Gordon on the wing. Oh, sweet move. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 7 tonight. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. From deep. Up top, Anderson. Guarded by Batum. Pass to Prince. 4 on the clock. Batum pulls it in. Gordon outside. And stolen by Gobert. And so it's Minnesota.
23, the Clippers. 17.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Rudy Gobert in this game, he's been everywhere.
He's been dominating down low. Gotta assume they'll keep feeding him the rock.
Why go away from something that's working? Force the defense to prove that they can stop it.
Checking out the group for Ty Lue to start the second half. Robert Covington is out there with Mason Plumlee. Then there's Eric Gordon. Then it's Norman Powell. And it's Highland in at the point guard.
Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
Here's Gordon. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. Minnesota in the lead. Here's Noel. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Here's Prince. No good on the 3.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Pass to Plumlee. Count that bucket.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Here's Alexander Walker. To the paint. Here's Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
You see his length, the explosion, making sure of that one.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Highland. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
This is basketball 101. This is the size mismatch you look to create.
For Minnesota, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. On the wing, Alexander Walker. Powell covers. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good. The Clippers have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Gordon outside. Outside Covington. Pass to Plumlee. And the layup is good. Plumlee's got 6 points.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Here's Prince. Boy, Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Now Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
Look at the unselfishness by Prince. He doesn't have what he wants, keeps the ball moving.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Here's Highland. Nice D from Reed.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim, he's likely to remember that one.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. Now here's Conley. He's got 5 from deep three-point range. It's rebounded by Zubats. Zubats has got 7 rebounds in the game. Zubats with a screen on Towns. And so they foul intentionally.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Westbrook. Pass to Zubats. And it's slammed in by Zubats.
Knew exactly where his teammate would be. That's a product of good chemistry.
And here's Conley. And as Westbrook gets older, he's indicated that he's not looking to change how he plays, Grant.
And that can be a double-edged sword, B.A. You love his aggression and confidence, but you wonder how his game will hold up as his athleticism goes.
Now here's George. Give him 8. Zubats with a screen on McDaniels. George passes to Morris. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Leonard way outside. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Outside Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Outside McDaniels. Westbrook against Conley. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Clippers have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. George outside. 23 seconds left in the third quarter.
You want your bigs playing big. Rips it down in traffic.
Edwards against George. Towns a screen on George. Pass to Towns. It's tipped. And that'll be Minnesota's ball as it goes out of bounds. Timberwolves able to keep the possession. Knocked away. Zubats with the steal. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Second team foul.
We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. The T-Wolves on top, up by 2. And we're coming back. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up, keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on his heels.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the 1. So that's the Timberwolves foul. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to it.
The previous play is under
19.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Westbrook against Conley. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Clippers.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him.
The all-around game Paul George possesses is so special. His versatility is what makes him so valuable.
The shot by Conley, no good.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Outside Edwards. Conley against George. Back to Edwards. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. And the Timberwolves lead by 1.
Stand with it, and Gobert with the high-flying tip dunk.
Westbrook into the lane. Zubac passes to George. Back to Zubac. The shot no good. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Outside Conley. Zubac with the steal. And Westbrook gets it to go on the assist by Zubac.
Westbrook takes these challenges personally. He loves scoring on aggressive defense.
Gobert with a screen on Leonard. And Edwards slams it in. Coming down the stretch. We'll see if someone can capture the lead and hold it.
Yeah, that's been an issue. 5 lead exchanges tonight.
And there's a 3-second call. This one on the defense. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for the Timberwolves.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball. Quick hands causing a lot of steals.
Also, guys, they put in maximum effort on the offensive glass. Great determination to follow shots and not giving up on the possessions.
5 on the clock. A nice shot by Zubac.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrate the offense, creating for others.
Picked by Gobert. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. And out of bounds, the Clippers will take it. The Clippers have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Westbrook outside. Pass to Leonard. Morris, a screen on McDaniels. To the left side wing. 4 on the clock. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Hate to see that. I know everyone's mind is on the play, but you got to protect the ball.
The Timberwolves have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. Conley finds Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. Back to Edwards. To the inside. Got a piece of it. Leonard with the ball. And it's Gobert picking him up. We've got 1:23 left in the fourth quarter. Leonard for 3. Counted from distance. Leonard's gotten 4 this quarter.
Can't help but love the way Leonard plays the game. Stone-faced assassin.
Edwards for 3. Good work defensively by Leonard.
Okay, when you're trying to make a comeback, you can't be hucking up low percentage threes. You have to find a better shot within the offense.
Here's Westbrook, and Westbrook slams it home.
Never forget what Russ can do in the air. He can be so agile.
Minnesota's gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Westbrook against Conley. Will it go? Leonard pulls down the board.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
Westbrook outside. Pass to George. Takes the three. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Controls the rebound and the putback.
We're watching the offensive development by Rudy Gobert. He is exploding tonight.
Now here's Westbrook. Pass to George. Off the mark there with a three. Here's McDaniels. No good there. So it's the Clippers picking up the win. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused. All right, Allie, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So for...
Offenses that pile up the assist, Clark, you've come to the right place.
I tell you what, Kevin, both of these teams really emphasize player movement, ball movement, and getting everybody involved, touches and shots. It makes them very unpredictable and really keeps the defense off balance.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Andre Ayton out there with Durant, and it's Okogie in at the 3. Now Paul, following the miss by Michael Conley from deep. Paul outside, lets the 3 fly. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
You know, going back to his rookie season in 2006, Paul shot under 30% from deep. It's amazing how much he's improved that part of his game.
Towns up and in on the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Durant. Kicks it out to Paul. Booker outside with the fadeaway. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
And using that 7'5" wingspan, putting it back off the miss. One of Ayton's specialties.
Towns sets the pick for Edwards. Left side, Towns. Durant with the steal. Towns against Booker. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And Durant gets it to go. The assist by Paul.
You know, not every player can make that kind of a pass. I mean, Paul makes it look easy, but it takes really tremendous vision and timing to execute that.
Sinks the three-pointer.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Last season, Clark, the Timberwolves snapped a 3-year playoff drought.
An important milestone for this squad, Kevin. I mean, it shows they're ready to compete in the postseason. That's huge and speaks to just how far this team has come.
5 on the clock. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Tell you what, it's really remarkable to see it. Just about 6 feet tall, and that might be generous. Chris Paul is a dominant player in the painted area, and he does it with skill and craftiness. Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Booker the pass to KD. A 3. Ayton, and Ayton stays with it.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebound. And unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill.
Conley, and finished off by Gobert.
And, you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate.
Durant, the pass to Paul. Back to Durant. Takes a 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Durant's got 5 now.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Towns, a screen on Booker. The shot by McDaniels, no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Booker's shot is good.
And really, Booker is as lethal as they come from deep. Can't allow him to get into a groove.
Edwards, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Phoenix.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far, they are hitting at a high clip.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
Now, here's Paul. He has 5. It's tipped. Durant down low. Towns on him. 18 feet out. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Timberwolves trail by 7. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness, Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
And Booker kicks the ball. Stolen by McDaniels.
Just waiting for a chance to make a play, and when the pass was made, he's all over it. Just a fantastic steal.
Phoenix leading by 5. Outside, KD. And then Durant with the jam.
You know, why settle for the layup when you're this close? Durant might as well just turn it over and punch it home.
Here's Edwards. Pass to Towns. And he banks in the layup. Towns has got 6.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Suns lead by 5. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Jacks up a 3 from beyond the arc and then some. Conley's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Timberwolves. Ayton a screen on Towns. From about 16, no good from Durant. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Timberwolves. Trailing by 2.
And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold.
And then Durant with the jam.
And it doesn't even have to be an accurate pass. With Durant's length, you can just throw it up and you know this guy will get it.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Does not score with that shot. It's his second miss against 2 made shots. Passes to Booker. Durant sets a screen for Booker. Great D that time from Edwards. And when you think about Durant's singularity as a player, Steve Kerr said he's more gifted than Michael Jordan. Greg, what do you think of that?
Well, Steve's had a first-hand view coaching KD and playing alongside Jordan. He didn't say greater, but more gifted. And I think it's a conversation.
Here's KD. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 for 8 night shooting.
What can they do? I mean, that's the question. Durant finds a shot he likes, and the mechanics are efficient and tight. Practically a sure thing when he lets it fly.
Towns a screen on Paul. Towns is doubled. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Kevin Durant.
Well, one of the ways you mark consistency is looking at a player's efficiency rating, and Cats is generally among the best in the league.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Mark, when they're evaluating draft prospects, we always hear about wingspan, arm span. How does that translate to the basketball floor?
Well, it's actually reach factor, Kevin. That's a huge component of defense, particularly when you're talking about guys switching all the time. So the ability to cover ground, to challenge shots from a distance, that's why wingspan is so important. And you think about it, multiple defensive player of the year, Rudy Gobert, perhaps has the longest wingspan ever recorded at the Combine.
Shoots it. Here's Reed. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Reed's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Payne passes to Baisley. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It goes on Kyle Anderson.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. Prince in the corner. There's the triple. That one's not going to go. And Phoenix will come the other way. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Payne dishes to Warren. Ross on the wing. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And the dunk by Biyombo.
Ross has earned his reputation as a team-first guy. Excellent at distributing the ball.
Here's Alexander Walker. Anderson in the post. A shake. And he sinks the layup.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Now here's Ross. He's tightly guarded to the middle. Biyombo. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Biyombo's got 6.
And Biyombo is highly effective down low. Knows where to post up in the paint.
There's the pick. Pass to Reed. Here's Alexander Walker. He's guarded by Ross. Kicks it out to Prince. Off target from outside. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Payne with it. To the right side. Now the pass to Ross. Back to Biyombo. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Here's Noel. So the Timberwolves call their first timeout.
Started.
Anderson outside. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look they wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the small forward position. McDaniels with the ball. Now guarded by Booker. Gobert with a screen for Conley. All sorts of time. Nice jump shot. Good. Conley's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Timberwolves. Hey, guys, how about the dominant young career Karl Anthony Towns is having?
Very few can dominate like he can, Kevin. Towns is a monster. I mean, averaging a double-double every year of his career so far. So valuable in what he brings to the table.
You know, so much hype around Ayton. Has that rare combination of NBA-ready body, productivity, and upside.
Conley against Paul. Conley, the pass to Gobert.
And all of that size rolling there after that screen. Gobert moves now with such confidence when in the pick and roll.
Booker with no one around buries it from three-point range. Booker's got 6.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Conley inside the line, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Official, and now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult
Previous play is under
fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. Double checking, and the game continues on.
And Conley drops them both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
KD sets the pick for Booker. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Booker's got 5 points now in the quarter. Ball against Conley. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Here's Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
Well, easy does it, Towns is saying to himself. Forget about the threes right now. I'm going to go with the flush.
Ayton sets the pick for Paul. Outside, KD. Pass to Paul. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Stolen by Michael Conley. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Yep, it goes in, and the Suns' lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Gobert.
Boy, in sync with his teammate on that possession. Well done by Towns on that pass.
Here's Booker, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time
The previous play is under review.
closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Conley kicks to Towns. Back to Conley. Now the dish to Towns. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Conley scanning the floor. Here's Gobert, and finished off by Gobert.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
Paul kicks to Durant. 6 to shoot. The shot, no good. Towns with the defensive effort. Out of bounds, Phoenix will take possession. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. The drive by Booker. No good that time.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Phoenix has gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Oh, Ayton in position. And Ayton throws it down.
And a strong showing of physical strength there from Ayton. Defenders have their hands full when he's around the rim.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Drills it from outside. Edwards got the lead up to 1 now for the Timberwolves. Booker left side. Outside, KD. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. It's Edwards on the wing. 9 points in the game so far. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. And Gobert kicks to Edwards. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. Passes it to McDaniels. And here's Gobert. He's covered by 8.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities.
The three from KD. And no good that time. The shot that time, not on target. Rudy Gobert, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the 1 spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last.
It gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. Payne in the post. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the shot by Warren, no good. Minnesota leading by 3. Prince with it. Now defended by Warren. Anderson with the screen for Prince. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Here's Alexander Walker. He's guarded by Ross. Anderson outside. Three-pointer. Phoenix grabs the miss.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
Ross passes to Baisley. Lays it up off the glass.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Prince outside. There's a good screen from downtown. Stolen away. Reed with the block. Here's Noel. And he drives in. Biyombo with the block.
And this is something Biyombo excels in. Timing and blocking shots.
Conley left side. Here's Gobert. Another shot. It's Biyombo with the rebound. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
Hey, we know every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
Substitution on the court.
The Suns have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Stolen by McDaniels. Pass to Conley. Down low. Here's Gobert.
And the length of Gobert can be so difficult to deal with. And that's why you have to be physical with him on defense.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Suns?
Well, you know, for me, when you can convert this many times in the paint, I think that's a sign that your offense is really in a healthy state.
And the other thing that stands out is just how well they have moved the ball. Everyone's touching it and having a chance to create.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Conley kicks to Edwards. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. They get it back.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
4-on-3 break. There's the three. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 6 rebounds in the game. Bumped on the way up, but hits it. And they call the blocking foul.
And we've seen Durant now hit big shots before. He's no stranger to the moment. Actually, this guy relishes the moment.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
No one near Conley as he lets it go. And Gobert kicks to Towns. Conley with the three. Nailed from three-point land. Conley's got it all tied up now for the Timberwolves. Ball against Conley. Ball can't get it to go. Minnesota's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
Ayton sets the pick for Booker. Outside Durant, a three. And he recovers it. Second shot opportunity. That shot off the mark. Gobert with the defensive effort. The Timberwolves shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Outside Edwards. Out to the wing. Pocket 6. Gobert the screen. McDaniels. Some solid defense from Ayton.
Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity gone awry.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Durant. Gobert with the defensive effort.
Not sure if he just ran out of gas or what. He's been awful ever since the second half started. Not even been a factor.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
And that's an intentional foul. And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker.
The team counts so much on Edwards for an awful lot. Going to the well again here.
And the Suns call time. They're trailing by 3. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
Booker outside. Yes!
And in that situation, everybody knows the ball's going to be in Booker's hands, and he comes up big.
They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point. First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
Big-time free throws there. That could be the difference. It forces them now into a 3-point attempt.
And Durant puts up a deep 3. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to overtime, but they come up empty-handed. David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony.
solely on their starters. They've got a lot of firepower coming off the bench.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of talent on display for both sides. And that depth makes each team more unpredictable on offense. Both sides have a number of guys who can step up on any given night.
Here are the 5 for the Suns. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Josh Okogie is out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Leonard. Six to shoot. From deep. It's hauled in by the Suns. Booker with it. Pass to Durant. It's Booker on the wing. Leonard defending. Booker, the pass to Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
What a savvy pass by Devin Booker, making the smart choice, moving the basketball. So 2021 saw the addition of yet another honor to the resume of the great Kevin Durant. A selection to the NBA's 75th anniversary team. I don't think he needed cementing of his legacy, but it's just one more feather in his cap.
Now here's Paul. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 in this game.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
George with it. Now guarded by Booker. Zubac with a screen on Booker. George for 3. Hits the trifecta. Even with all those accomplishments, Durant is just as hungry as ever,
BA, to me, he's always just in a competition against himself. He simply wants to play the best basketball night after night. Here's a guy who takes tremendous pride in being complete and perfecting his craft.
Unreal play to take on the contact and get it to go.
I think what you like most about DeAndre Ayton is probably how efficient he is on the offensive end. Now, obviously, the next step, he's got to raise his game and defensive intensity on that end of the floor.
Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Now here's Durant. Ayton finds Durant. Ayton with a screen. And Durant slams it home.
Well, Kevin Durant is the total package. Make no mistake, his handle is outstanding.
Morris sets a screen. George for 3. That one is off. And Phoenix the other way now. Booker with it. He's picked up by Zubac. He shoots. Booker can't get it to go.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
And Leonard, here we go. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Kawhi Leonard able to navigate his way to the cup off the bounce. Yes, sir.
The 2021-22 season felt like a lost one for the Clippers. Kawhi and Paul George both hurt.
So true. I mean, but BA, those two together, healthy, are scary. A finals level duo. It kind of shows you how you can plan, build an awesome roster, but injuries can derail it all.
Now here's Zubac. And there's Leonard on the assist by Zubac. Leonard's got 5 points.
Boy, to think back in college, the three-point shot was a real struggle for Kawhi Leonard. Now it's become a strength.
Paul against Westbrook. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It goes on Russell Westbrook.
So close on the finish. I mean, it could have been a three-point opportunity.
That's good from Paul. And last year's outcome, so unfortunate for Paul and the Phoenix Suns, Grant.
Yeah, BA, I mean, the best record in the league by 8 games. You know, it kind of seemed like Paul might finally get that ring. Just a heartbreaking loss for them against Dallas in Game 7.
Zubac with a screen on Paul. And Westbrook slams it home.
Westbrook aggressively attacking that screen and roll. He will look for his shot when he gets separation off the screen.
Booker, the pass to Durant. Ooh, good work defensively by Morris. The Clippers in the lead. Zubac, screen. Ooh, poked away. Stolen by Booker. Outside Durant. There's the triple. Keeps it alive. It's good on the putback. Ayton's gotten his second bucket.
What a fantastic offensive rebounder. Ayton's so good at using his physical advantages.
Westbrook, the pass to George. Morris, a screen on Paul. George for three. Oh, and another three for the Clippers. And boy, has this been a competitive matchup thus far.
These teams have swapped leads 7 times already, and we're not even in the second half.
Paul passes to Durant. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Kevin Durant is such a difficult check, right? You've got to guard against the shot, and this is where he can draw contact and make it so difficult. Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
And so the first quarter comes to a close. Both teams scoring well, but it's all tied. Don't go away. We'll be back with... And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen from the Clippers?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Suns. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Okogie in at the small forward position. Here's Booker. Ooh, good work defensively by Morris.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Back to Leonard. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul.
It has to be interesting when you're bringing the ball up the court and Kawhi Leonard is the guy coming to meet you. This guy is the embodiment of an elite defender.
Leonard really has shown very few cracks in his defensive game over the years, Doris.
B.A., I think it's a combination of things. Certainly the physical attributes. He's really long. He's got unbelievable lateral quickness. His defensive instincts and IQ are just off the charts. This guy is as disruptive, a defensive force as we have seen.
And there's the drive. Shoots from the right block. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. George for 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. It's Booker on the wing. Pounded by Westbrook. Pass to Paul. Oh, George with a steal. Here's Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook.
Well, the length of Paul George, creating opportunities for his team. He covers an awful lot of ground with that wingspan.
Here's Paul. Up top, Ayton. It's stolen by Leonard. In transition, here come the Clippers. Knocks down the triple. And now it's a 7-point Clipper lead.
And this kind of play is only going to grow their lead, holding the other guys down on defense and converting on the turnover.
Okogie on the wing. Outside Booker. Shot clock at 5. On the take. Here's Ayton. That went off the back iron and out. The Clippers have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Zubac, screen for 3. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
This game's taken on a whole new look thanks to this run.
This is a dominant stretch. I am so impressed with how they've played together as a unit over this last stretch. That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
Takes a step back. Now here's Leonard, tightly guarded. This one for 3. No luck on that one. And Phoenix will come the other way. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Outside Booker. Outside Durant. Denied by Leonard.
Well, the defensive instincts have always been so strong for Kawhi Leonard. Boy, good night, sir.
Over the last few years, we've seen the rise of the skilled big. Doris, how's that changed the way basketball is played?
I think, BA, certainly it has made for a more wide-open game. The advent of that stretch 4, stretch 5, it creates better spacing because you've got to deal with their shooting. To me, it's a much better product for the fans.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. Ross against George. Outside Payne. There's a screen by Biyombo. Out to the right wing. Pass to Baisley. Now here's Ross. Puts up a 3. And Russell Westbrook pulls it down. Leonard outside. Zubac with a screen on Warren. Leonard passes to George. And again, it's the Clippers missing. The Suns trailing. And it's Ross on the drive. Warren against Leonard. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on Ivica Zubac.
But you can't allow T.J. Warren to get this close to the cup. Once you do, you have to foul him.
And it's a completely new group for the Clippers. Well, as far as nicknames go, Terrence Ross being called the Human Torch is pretty fitting, Doris.
What a classic nickname for a player that can get hot at any moment. And boy, when Terrence is rolling, he is very hard to cool off. This is a guy we've seen rattle off 10, 15, even at times 20 straight points. That is the Human Torch personified.
Just a perfect pass and some pretty slick body control on the finish, too.
Man, that's butter. Here's Payne. Goes back up. Here's Biyombo. Shot from 12. That one a little long. And so it's Los Angeles. Up by a healthy. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff.
27. The Suns. 19.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. It's been one outstanding game from Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
They've got Eric Gordon, Nicholas Batum out there with Mason Plumlee. Then it's Norman Powell, and it's Highland in at the point guard position. That's the group starting the second half for Ty Lue. It's a one-on-one situation. Oh, Bucker with a block. And now the Suns fast break. Oh, they get a hand on it. Gordon with a steal. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. Powell against Paul. Now here's Powell. Tight defense on him. He gets it in there. And the Clippers lead by 10.
Well, using the play to move the defense to his team's advantage. Go ahead, Norman Powell. Pretty pass.
Here's Highland. Is covered by Ayton. Pass to Plumlee. Out of bounds. As Los Angeles keeps possession.
He had the right idea. Just couldn't come up with the swipe.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Clock at 4. To the middle. Stolen by Ayton. Down low. Here's Durant, and it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And a new group getting ready for the Suns. Biyombo, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Warren comes in for Okogie. Ross, he's checked in for Devin Booker. And Payne is subbed in for Chris Paul. Here's Batum. Counted.
Wow, what soft touch from Nick Batum. This guy has no trouble finishing in the painted area.
And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of his team, and he helps set the tone on both ends.
Warren, the pass to Durant. Another shot. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
What we are watching with Kevin Durant, guys, is simply greatness. This guy will go down as one of the greatest scorers the game has ever seen.
Covington's checked in for Batum. Boy, the city of Phoenix really embracing Chris Paul as soon as he arrived.
Yeah, I mean, he's in the latter stages of his career now. But you would never know it based on how hard he plays every single night. It just makes everyone on this team so much better. Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
It's just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. For three, Covington. To the wing, right side. Highland misses. The Suns have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Here's Durant. And the layup falls. Durant's got 6 here in the quarter.
Kevin Durant knows exactly where his scoring opportunities come from, and he is capitalizing right now.
Plumlee a screen. We've got 1:48 left in the third quarter. Clock at 6. And here's Gordon from the arc. It's hauled in by the Suns. Now here's Durant. 16 points for him. Pass to Biyombo. Outside Ross. Lays it up and banks it in. Ross has got his first 2 points.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
And the jam by Covington.
Get up, Mr. Covington. That is a very quick riser.
Phoenix calls timeout.
Yeah, back in the day when I was playing, the Clippers were always an easy win. Now, LA is consistently a playoff team. Boy, oh boy, how times have changed.
Craig's checked in for Durant. For Phoenix, they've gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. It's Ross on the wing. Pass to Payne. Out to Craig. Fires the 3. Phoenix no good that time either.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Leonard outside. Fires for 3. That shot is off. The Suns shooting at 32% from the floor. Not good. Right wing. We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Payne. Back to Biyombo. And no good. Good work defensively by Leonard. George with it. Guarded now by Biyombo. Pass to Westbrook. Leonard with the ball. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. Leonard's got 13.
Well, Kawhi Leonard pure from the corner. Nice delivery, Kawhi.
Here's Ross. And they pick up 2.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Here's Morris. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And so, in the game for Phoenix, the deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Torrey Craig out there with Josh Okogie, and it's Ayton in at the 5. And for Los Angeles, they're shooting it well, around 55% for the game. Booker against Leonard. There's the 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Paul. Driving inside. Booker with it. He's picked up by Westbrook. Pass to Leonard. Zubac with a screen on Paul. Leonard for three. Can't hit that one. And Phoenix the other way now. Right side Booker. Ayton inside. Zubac there. Oh, deflected. Back to Ayton. Tries again. Pass to Paul. Ayton with it. Just 5 on the clock. Booker fires from way outside. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. The Suns making a switch here. Durant's checked in.
Kevin Durant.
Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Zubac with a screen on Booker. And there's the lob. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Yeah, really smart move by Paul George. Feeds a ready shooter instead of forcing his own shot.
Oh, George with a steal. Here's the three. For three, Westbrook. They get the rebound. Double team on Leonard. Westbrook, the pass to Morris. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got 3 assists now in this one. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Clippers.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
Ooh, solid D from Leonard. Los Angeles has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Morris, a screen on Paul. The kick out to Morris. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
Well, you can tell that Mr. Morris doesn't lack for confidence. This guy is ready to shoot as soon as it touches his hands.
And Booker gets double teamed. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. Westbrook against Booker. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul.
Chris Paul. First personal foul. First team foul.
Paul against Westbrook. Pass to Morris. Let's go with a three. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Fires from deep. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. Morris has got 12 now in this quarter.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Clippers.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Kawhi Leonard.
Boy, I think he made his presence felt in the paint more than anywhere else. This guy's rebounding numbers were outstanding. He controlled the glass.
From downtown, Durant's shot is off. Leonard with the ball, now guarded by Ayton. Leonard against Ayton. Morris outside, lets it go from deep. Durant pulls it in. And the Suns with possession. Up top, Booker, pounded by Westbrook. Zubac with the steal. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Oh, a really deep three that time.
With very little left on the clock, they've got a comfortable lead, and the fans are loving it.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
And they're ahead right now because they're working so hard on the glass.
And bottom line, more boards means more possessions. That's how you build a lead.
Morris. Missed it. So it's the Clippers winning this one easily. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating. Allie, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaFleur.
Terrific matchup in the backcourt. Let's rewind here a little bit. Go back to when you played. Who were some of the guards you really enjoyed playing against?
What if I start with the list of the guys, Kevin, I didn't enjoy playing against? If I named Allen Iverson, Mitch Richmond, and of course, Michael Jordan. Not the funnest nights at work, if you get my drift, but I did love playing one John Barry.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the 1. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by Zubac. And so George will bring it up for the Clippers. Morris with a screen on Edwards. There's the 3. Nice move. And Morris with the lay-in.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
Towns sets the pick for Edwards. Outside, Towns. Can't hit that one. Excellent D there from George.
And when you look at Paul George, I mean, he's been in the middle of a couple monster trades.
Well, PG exchanged for 2 future All-Stars in Sabonis and Oladipo going to Indy. And then that massive trade to LA, the Thunder got SGA, a boatload of picks. It just shows you how much value Paul George has. And trust me, he's very much valued by the team he's on.
Towns a screen on Westbrook. Conley the pass to Gobert. Second chance shot, and good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities.
Trains the three-pointer.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Clippers have gone 2 or 3 here to start off the game. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Outside Edwards. He dishes it to Conley. Towns sets the pick for Conley. With the drive. Pass to Gobert. Kicks to Towns. Shot clock at 5. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Just enough coverage to bother that 3-point attempt.
Leonard from deep. 3-point land. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Conley. A putback, and there's Gobert putting it right back in.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Zubac kicks to Leonard. Releases. Back to Zubac. Westbrook surveying the D. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
Timberwolves trail by 3.
And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Pass to Morris. Outside Westbrook. Zubac with the screen for Westbrook. Morris kicks to Westbrook. Back to Morris. And Morris throws it down.
And this is how you become a triple-double machine like Russell. You get the ball to the easy open shot.
I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history, not focusing on the past, just keep evolving as a team.
Westbrook against Conley. Westbrook passes to Morris. The Clippers again turning it over. There's 48 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Conley with a wide open look, and again it's Minnesota. The Clippers have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Westbrook with a wide open look. Here's Morris. Kicks it out to Leonard. Four on the shot clock. And it's Zubac atop the key. The 15-footer. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Edwards. Here he goes. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. He gets it up. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. At the end of one, a closely contested game. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. Guys, what's your take on the Clippers so far?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
Yeah, they were going right at the opponent here and forcing their hand. I mean, like literally making them foul them.
The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the point. That's who's out there for the Clippers. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And a year ago, he was an 80% shooter at the line, so that's more than acceptable.
Here's George. And it's McDaniels with the rebound.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Towns, and it's Towns on the follow. Towns has got the lead up to 4 now for Minnesota.
You know, the long arms, the positioning. Towns is excellent at knowing how to gobble up those second chance opportunities.
Here's George. There's the drive. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And Brent, you were a pretty versatile player. Which of your skills was the most difficult to master?
Well, I think going inside and finishing, you know, going in over big physical guys could either block your shot or, you know, send you to the deck pretty quick. So going in and having confidence to finish around the basket is certainly a skill.
Conley's shot is off.
The defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Leonard looking around. Fires from deep. The shot will not fall. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Over in the corner, Edwards. Towns, a screen on George. For 3, Edwards. It's hauled in by Zubac. The Clippers trail. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Oh, and the jam by Westbrook.
And Westbrook providing some emotional spark with that jam.
Minnesota's gone 0-2 from deep here in the South. Brent, looking back, the Clippers have really put things together over the last decade.
They had...
And what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
George against Edwards. Towns with the steal. 3-on-3. There's the lob to Towns. Gobert down low. Zubac defending. Edwards inside. Leonard's there. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys. So that's a free basket right there.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Outside Westbrook. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Morris with the screen for George. Cans it from downtown. George has got 5 points now in the quarter.
PG playing behind the pick and roll, able to use his size. And a pretty good decision that time with the basketball.
Edwards driving inside.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
George passes to Zubats. Gobert with the block. Edwards looking it over. It's good from long range. Now it's a 6-point Minnesota lead. Breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
How about the ferocity we have seen from them on defense? I mean, they're looking to contest every shot that goes up.
We should also mention how hard they've been working on the offensive glass, just coming up with second chance scoring opportunities. Those can be deflating.
Edwards dishes to Gobert. Basket good. Gobert's got 6.
And the bulk of Gobert's offense is going to come down low. Even if the D knows that, it can still be tough to stop.
And that one is off. And Minnesota will come the other way. Here's McDaniels. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Here's Westbrook. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Now, here's McDaniels. He's guarded close. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Westbrook. The 3 from Leonard. And again, no good by the Clippers. Now Edwards. 7 points in the game. To the inside. Here's Gobert. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start.
18, the Timberwolves. 27.
For those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Edwards with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anything that the league can do to slow him down. He's just that good.
Yeah, avalanche warning in this one. He is just on a roll.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. They've got Taurean Prince. Naz Reid out there with Kyle Anderson. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 2-guard spot. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession. The Timberwolves secured a spot in the playoffs last season, Greg, and we enjoyed it after they got that emotional win in the play-in game in the Twin Cities over the Clippers. What a night.
And Kevin, you could tell it meant a lot to the players. This is a team that has struggled for so long, and by getting to the playoffs, this is a step in the right direction.
Here's Alexander Walker. Batum grabs the miss. Here's Highland. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Outside, Batum. Here's Highland. A shot by Batum, no good. Here's Alexander Walker, defended by Gordon. Alexander Walker passes to Anderson. Buries the long-range jumper. Anderson's got the lead up to 10 now for Minnesota.
That's a pretty good look from Kyle Anderson. Good form as he squares up and knocks down one from the perimeter.
Highland's shot is good.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Here's Alexander Walker, defended by Gordon. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Highland. 5 points in the game. The pass to Batum. Batum sets a screen for Powell. Back to Batum. It's Powell on the wing. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Batum.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Covington's checked in. Little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Anderson the screen. Here's Alexander Walker. And it's off from three-point range. Clippers trail by 7. Kicks it out to Covington. Passes it to Highland. Shot clock at 6. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
Anderson the screen. Here's Alexander Walker. Gordon with the defensive effort.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. Gobert against Powell. And they'll get another chance. Here's Highland. He has 7. The dish to Plumlee. A second chance effort. No good that time. Gobert with the defensive effort. Minnesota leading by 5. Conley the pass to Edwards. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Edwards got 10.
And this is big for Edwards' confidence, wanting to keep hitting from downtown and stretching that defense.
Covington a screen on Conley. Here's Highland. Dishes it to Covington. Crafty move. And the layup is up and in. Covington's got his first basket.
Covington will hit threes. He'll go down low and mix it up a bit too.
Conley feeling it out. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Gordon against Edwards. Plumlee sets the pick for Gordon. Takes it inside. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Nice change of speed from Gordon on the drive to the hoop. Love that aggressiveness.
Gordon against Edwards. Here's Towns. Highland with the rebound.
Oh, you could tell right there he just wanted to go for the jam, but the defense too good and distracting.
Shoots over Towns. Stolen by Michael Conley. Got it up. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Timberwolves lead by 4. And we'll have this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this way?
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays. So valuable.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the 1 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Timberwolves leading by 4. McDaniels kicks to Conley. Towns a screen on Westbrook. And Michael Conley good for 3. Conley's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Timberwolves. Outside Westbrook. Zubac with the screen for Westbrook. George looking over the floor. Morris outside. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Towns a screen on Westbrook. Off target with his 3. Clippers trail by 7. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Outside Conley. Oh, the lob to Gobert. It's stolen by Morris. Westbrook with it. Conley picks him up. Leonard the pass to Morris. And Morris throws it down.
Go ahead and try to stop Kawhi Leonard, and he'll just move the ball to the open man.
Here's Edwards. It's rebounded by Leonard. Leonard's got 4 rebounds in this game. Fires the 3. He can't hit that time. And Minnesota will come the other way. Outside Conley. Inside. Here's Gobert. It's hauled in by Zubac. LA has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. And Westbrook throws it down hard.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Defense has got to be better. Flat out effort was not there.
Clippers trail by 3. The 3 from George. And it's Leonard. That time on the assist by George.
And who do you call when you need a big bucket for this team more and more? It's Kawhi.
Gobert with a screen on Westbrook. Conley dishes to Gobert. Got a piece of it. Westbrook with it. Conley picks him up. And here's George. Pass to Leonard to take the lead. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. There's 1:54 left in the 4th quarter. Conley kicks to Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
And this is why he's a go-to option. Towns enjoys getting the chance to come up big for his team.
A shot by George, wide open. Zubac the pass to George. And Leonard has it in the corner. Just 5 to shoot. Over in the corner, Zubac. Into the lane. And the dunk by Zubac.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Edwards dishes to Gobert. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. 1:03 left in the 4th quarter. For 3, Westbrook. Gobert pulls it in. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. McDaniels with the ball. Outside, Towns. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on George.
Big spot. Towns with a chance here at the line. He's someone this team relies on.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game. And the Clippers call time here. They trail by 3. 43 seconds left in the game. And the Clippers making a change here. Island's checked in. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Well, guys, over the break, I was able to listen to Tyronn Lue's huddle. This game is obviously close, could go either way, and he wanted to make sure that his guys were all on the same page and were all staying with the game plan in order to close this one out. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
And we've seen Towns take on more of a leadership role over the years, wanting to be the guy for this team. And he steps up and knocks them down, making it a 2-possession game. A clutch basket, even with him being on the short end of the stick, size-wise.
Sometimes it just comes down to sheer will, taking challenges head on because you need those points.
Edwards against Leonard. Edwards drawing the double team. Beyond the arc. No good. Shot missing. And the Clippers call time here. They're behind by 3. 1 second left in the 4th quarter of this one. Guys, your thoughts?
And only one choice here. They need a 3. I'm sure he's going to sub in all of his best shooters. Under 2 seconds remaining. It has to be a catch-and-shoot 3 if they hope to tie it.
And so it's the Timberwolves who come out on top here. This win, such a all right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.